Well, everybody, it is Saturday night, December 23rd, Christmas Eve. Sitting here in the glow of the Maverick, filling up with gas. We got a recovery we're headed on tonight. It's about 9 o'clock or so. We're still about an hour and a half from the scene. So it's going to be a late night tonight, but we got a great big pig of a camper rig, I guess. It's kind of one of those earth roamer type rigs. So I'll show you when we get there. But it's a big pig. So we got 3 of us responding tonight, and hopefully we'll be able to get him out. He's stuck in the mud. Unfortunately, he was trying to do a good deed and help somebody else out that was stuck. Got the other person out. In the process, slid himself into a big mud hole, and so we're going to go get him out. But great way to spend Christmas. I got camera wife here with me, so she's going to do some...
That's so loud. Hey.
Turn down the squawk box there. But she's going to do some filming tonight, so hopefully we'll get you guys some footage. But take you along for this one, and hope you enjoy it. All right, everybody, we just got here on scene about 11 o'clock or so. You can see our big rig here. It's a big old pig. I've been told it weighs somewhere around 15,000 pounds. So we got 3 vehicles on site. We're gonna hook up to I'll show you Spanish Burton rigging, and we'll get some recovery here. I'll flip the camera around, kind of give you a shot of how buried he is. One of those good deeds never go unpunished. He was recovering someone else and managed to slide himself into a hole. So, but I'll flip this around and show you a little bit of video here. Oh, that's yummy smelling mud. Yeah. So, yeah, we're pretty buried on this side. Looks like you did some good digging. We got a recovery board under there and a nice ramp coming out, so that'll help. Front end, same thing. He does some digging for us before we got here. Recovery board under this side, help get it up out of the ground. But I can see big 5500 Dodge here with this camper on the back. So this is what we got to work with. Fortunately, we brought come around the other side here, give you a shot. Kind of give you a shot all the way around here. Not too buried on this side. He's in fairly solid ground on this side, so should be able to get him out fairly easy. Right now we're he's removing his hitch rack here off the back so he can use the receiver hitch as a recovery point. Then we're gonna get set up for rigging and take it from there. All right, gonna show you what we got here. So my truck's being the anchor for the heavy leg of the Spanish Burton. I got a bridle there to both recovery points on the truck, to a soft shackle. We follow out here. Follow my winch line out. Pulley block in the rear receiver of this truck is one. Follow the other leg back, you see another pulley right there. This leg goes back and anchors to the Jeep. The far leg there goes back to the winch. So what's going to happen, he's going to pull on this line here, going to get a 2-to-1 through this pulley block. Then this line comes back here, gives us another 2-to-1. So this side of the rig, this side of the line is going to have half the weight. That's going to have half the weight. Then we come down here and split. This line's going to have quarter of the weight, and this line's going to have a quarter of the weight. But it's given us a 4-to-1 advantage, because pulling on this line here gives us a 2-to-1, multiplied by another 2-to-1 gives us a 4-to-1 advantage. So that's your Spanish Burton in action here. I'm going to get clear. We're getting some tension in the line so we can check our rigging. We're not tensioning the system yet. We're just putting a little bit of just enough in it so that we can see what we're doing, make sure all of our rigging's good. Right now the anchor leg backed way up there. That was to spool as much winch line as we could off of that one. Get down to the bottom wrap on your drum, gives you the best gear ratio on your winch. So you always want to try on a heavy pull like this, get as much line as we can off of the pulling winch, so that he has the best gear ratio. And now with everything kind of set here, we're going to check our rigging. All right, I'm standing here as best I can out of the way where I can see the winching vehicle to give him the directions, and I can talk to the driver of our stuck vehicle, and I'm going to give the signal to go ahead and start winching. And you can see he's winching now. Easy on the spinning. Okay, we're tensioning our system, starting to put a bunch of force into this system. So I'm going to step off the side here just a little bit, and truck is barely starting to move. Yep, truck is moving. So yep, just about like that. Perfect. And you can see, I don't know if you can see there on the video, things are moving. He's coming right out. So the power of a 4-to-1 winch there, and he's backing right out, and I can hear Johnny's winch is actually starting to I listened to it bog down there, and I can actually hear now it's running a little freer. So we've got the bulk of the work done. We're just going to keep pulling on this to get him far enough back that he's on solid ground, and we'll be good to go. It's going perfect, man. Just exactly what we wanted. Okay, he's free. Go ahead. Stop. I'll stop. Okay, Johnny, will you back up and spool your winch out? And then I'm going to see if he can back up when you get back just a little bit. So just re-spooling, resetting our rigging here just a little bit. Johnny's backing up, spooling his winch out as he goes, and Todd's moving forward a little bit. But we just want to get all the vehicles in a good spot. And go ahead and put it in reverse and see if it'll come back at all. Okay, and he's backing out on his own. Hold up just a second. Let me grab this winch line. Yeah. Okay. Okay, go ahead and come back. They're just going to back up. No, you're good. He's almost on solid ground now. I think you're good there. Let's stop you there. We're good. Okay, come around here, show you. Can't really see the holes, but pretty good holes he slid in, and he just slid just far enough off, but that came out just like we wanted it to. Look at that hole. All right, here we are, wrapped up that job, and back in the glow of the lights of another Maverick. Seems to start and end there for us quite often. It's a good thing Mavericks are everywhere around here. But pulled in here just to clean up and use the restroom and that kind of thing. But you saw that that went pretty slick. That was a big, heavy vehicle, man. Our 5500 Ram with that big camper on the back of it, motorhome conversion, earth roamer, whatever you want to call it. It's quite the rig. Pretty sweet rig. But that was a heavy rig. And you saw what happened when we used a little bit of physics and Spanish Burton rigging to give us the 4-to-1 pull. and we're able to just pull him out right backwards. That went about as good as it could. It's about midnight now, and we got about 2 hours to get home. So as usual, 4 more hours on the road and 20 minutes getting a vehicle out, but that's what we do, and we love to do it. So I hope you enjoyed that one. That was kind of a fun one to get out. Guy was very grateful that we'd come out in the middle of the night to get him out. But he was well prepared. That's a good thing about being stuck in that RV, is he was well prepared to spend the night, had food and water and heat, and was no problem. But easier for us to get out and do it tonight than to try to get regrouped in the morning on Christmas Eve and take people away from their families. So got out and did it tonight. But fun recovery, and one we enjoyed doing, and hope you enjoyed that, and we'll catch you on the next one.